Hi everybody, this is Alexa.
And I thank God there's not smell-o-vision here. This is Johnny. We're not bringing it up anyway. I'm Johnny. Different shirt, right? Different shirt.
Yeah, for once he wears a different shirt.
I wore a different shirt. Represent. I'm just kidding. I don't represent anything. How are y'all doing? Doing good? Awesome. Thank you for the birthday wishes, by the way. I know this is a long video. I probably thanked you last time. I don't remember. What day am I on? Anyway, we're here to talk about books. Bucky Buck books. Actually, to be quite honest, some of these did come in my mailbox. I'll go with those first, because this isn't in my mailbox video. We didn't really do a proper introduction, though, did we? You said your name, I said my name. The blog.
We are from Pages of Forbidden Love
for another in my mailbox. But then it's all ruined anyway. Alright, so, books. I got books today. Not today, a few days ago.
Just, let's not make this take forever.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm a little lightheaded right now. I got a Neil Gaiman book, Neverwhere. $1.50. Something about that. Online, Amazon. Amazing deal. I also got Game of Thrones through Amazon, but that came in horrible condition. So, my lovely girlfriend got me this. Game of Thrones.
I found it at the library store. There's a store inside my library, just in case
the
you
library
think I'm
store.
nuts.
Well, they already know that you're nuts. They don't think there's a difference.
How rude.
You're calling me rude. After...
Okay, keep going.
Also for... oh, this is from... I had to show this. And this will be posted at the bottom. From... bring all of them here? Did I bring them all? Yeah. Forgot to show. Because I already showed this one. Neverwhere. We're from Angela and Duke. For my birthday, they actually got me a gift card to Amazon. I spent 3 hours finding books that day. That night, I stayed up really late. Because I didn't find your guys' email till late. So, this is what I got. Batman Nightfall, Part 1. Batman vs. Bane.
Which you just read.
Which I was waiting because she was looking something up online and I read this entire thing.
I was putting books on hold at the library.
I read this entire thing. So thank you very much, Angela and Duke. I'm sorry flavored water still sucks. It's not going to change. Because I'm just saying that,
Ooh, look, I'll drink my water too.
Oh, yeah.
It's got Cinderella on it.
Cinderella.
I'm not done, by the way.
Never thought you were.
You might have. I have two books left. After what just happened, I'm having a hard time talking and thinking. So, R.A. McAvoy's Death and Resurrection. Everybody says, don't judge a book by its cover.
That's true about this one.
That's an
Although...
What are you talking about? This is an amazing cover.
I don't like this cover.
I judged it by its cover, and I was like, oh, wait, that's what you just said. That's true for this one.
But Ashley over at the Bookish Brunette has a post up about book covers on whether we should judge books by book covers or not. And she thinks that if a book doesn't have a good cover, she's not going to read it.
I am not a prolific reader like you. I'm not in with all the publishers and whatnot. I would love to be, just saying. Remedy.
Hey, remember I got you a graphic novel this week?
You did. DC Comics actually...
I was putting out their new...
The new 52.
Volume 1s.
The new 52. So I got that thanks to you, so...
From Volume 1.
Superman wears jeans and short-sleeve
Yeah, it looks
t-shirt.
really weird.
And combat boots.
He
Then
looks
again,
like a teenager.
Superman sucks anyways. Well, it's a different conversation. I judged this book by its cover, and then I read about the back of it, and I need to read it. So after I'm done reading the Bird book, you know, remember the book, we can't tell what it is, but number 3 in the trilogy with a bunch of birds and whatnot.
He eats the crow.
Or the Mockingjay.
There you go.
Ah!
But now you just said the title of the third book.
Oh. You tricked me.
I didn't know such thing.
I'm a history major. That's what I graduated in college with. History, writing, a few other things as well. This thing stood out. It's a book on Freemasons. It's interesting as beyond belief. I actually have the abridged version of the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry at home, but I'll save that for another day. If any of you actually want to have kind of an interesting read, it's it's compelling. I mean, it just draws you in if you're into history and that sort of thing. So I check it out. The Hiram Key Revisited. I guess you can go now that I've talked everybody's ears off.
Alright, my stuff is pretty much all adult this week. The first one is Alpha Instinct. I actually won this one from a giveaway that Terry was having at Paranormal and Romantic Suspense. So thank you so much to Terry for having this great giveaway so I could try out this book. It sounds really cool. Of course, it's obviously about werewolves.
It is?
Yeah, it's called Alpha Instinct. Like alpha, like a wolf.
Alpha male?
Yeah, and she's got a wolf tattoo on her arm.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. Please don't touch my book.
Why? I've had clean hands.
You touched books that you got used from other people.
Oh my god.
Next up, I've heard a lot of good things about this series from so many people. So it was about time that I actually bought the book. It's called Dragonbound. And then the second one, I also got that one as well, is Storm's Heart. The reason I got so many adult romance, kind of paranormal romance, is because actually Barnes & Noble was having a $3.99 sale. So I bought a whole bunch of paranormal romances to go on my shelf and hopefully to read soon.
No, they're just going to sit there. You know, like artsy pieces. She's not really into decorative art. That's her art.
Next one, I'm not really sure why this one was paranormal romance, because I thought it was like a historical romance, but it's Kiss of the Rose, so I'm guessing there's some sort of paranormal twist I'm not aware of.
She's a succubus.
I think there's vampires, but these people are victims of vampires.
In colonial.
So,
is it
vampires.
colonial times?
No, it's during the time of like the Tudors.
Oh, that's...
Henry VIII.
I hate that time of history.
I like that time in history, so I'm really interested to read
Why?
this one. I don't know, I just do. Next up is a Sherilyn Kenyon Dark Hunter novel. It is Dark Side of the Moon. I think this is like number 10.
It's a Pink Floyd album.
The Dark Side of the Moon is
Dark Side of the Moon.
Pink Floyd album. Anyway,
it's only good when you're high, I guess.
This is one of the ones I was missing. I think I'm on like book 6 in this series, and I own 7 through 9, so figured since the series was on part of that sale, I would buy this one.
You only own 7 through 9? Like 7, 8,
no,
9?
I own 1 through 9, but I've already read 1 through 6. So I own 7 through 9, need to own number 10, and etc. I mean, the series is like 20 books long, people.
I'm glad I explained that. She explained that to you, because when she says, I own 7 through 9, I bought book 6. She's starting from 9 and going back.
Buy book 6. This is book 10.
See, now they're all confused. They don't know what
You're
the hell's going on.
You're the one who's confused.
No, I bet you that they're confused.
Okay. I also bought this spin-off series to the Cat and Bones series, which is Halfway to the Grave is the first one in that series. So this one is First Drop of Crimson. I actually bought the second book here. I'll actually do it in my mailbox because it's supposed to be done in my mailbox. I bought the second book, which is Eternal Kiss of Darkness, on a Borders closing sale a long time ago, and then just figured I would find book 1 when I could. And since it was on sale for $4, and then I had coupons and everything, so I paid like $3.50 for it.
That was a long time ago. Borders closed.
I know. So I got this in a Borders closing sale, and I was like, oh, I'll just get the first one, you know, sometime along the way. Well, this is sometime along the way. So now I'm showing you both books because I never actually showed this one on my mailbox because this is in my mailbox shelf.
How do you know? Maybe you just forgot.
I didn't show it because I would have taken it off in my mailbox shelf. Okay, next up, also part of a series that I just need to own more of. I've read the first book in this series. It's the Midnight Breed series. This is book 4, Midnight Rising. So I got that for like $3.50. And then book 5, which is Veil of Midnight. I always thought this cover looked really weird because like you can't really tell the guy's face. It kind of looks like an animal.
He looks like a demon.
But if you look really closely, like this is the insert of his eye, this is his ear.
He looks like a Solarian.
He looks...
You don't know what that is.
He looks weird though, doesn't he? Because
Mass
it looks
Effect.
like this would be his nose and like his eyes would be like up over here. But that's actually not how it is. His eye is right in here. And his ear is over here. I just showed it to you. See, his ear is over here.
Yeah, there's his face. I see it when you get in closer. Yeah, it's the shadow
But from far
effect.
away, it looks like a weird deformed nose, doesn't it? And like this is where his eyes would be, and he's like wearing a hooded thing. Doesn't it look like that from farther away?
Maybe.
So it looks kind of weird from further away. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, so
that took a long time for trying to say this.
I gotta start reading that series, and then a book that I've had on my wish list for probably like 3 years, and I've just never read it. This is part of the Alien Huntress series. It's the first book. It's Awaken Me Darkly. And it's really hard to find this book. The first one, and then especially book 2, it's really hard to find them in mass market paperback. Even on like stores where you would think that they would be in stock, they're not always in stock. So
Walmart.
So this one was actually pretty cool. Although I'm kind of mad because when they packaged it so that like the paper that has all the print off of everything was up against the book, and I don't know if it might have gotten a little bit wet or if the ink just wasn't completely dry, so it rubbed off on the book. Which doesn't make me very happy, but since this is kind of a rare book to find...
Can I see the front?
You just want to see the girl in her little leather corset thing. So, this
Not
is
at
a series.
all.
I have read
Santana.
a short story that's from this series, the one that she did with Kresley Cole. So I read that one, and it was really good, so I wanted to check out the first novel in that series. And last but not least, from the library today, which I don't even know why I picked this up, because I don't know if I'm ever going to have time to read it or not, but it's a like 250-page novel, and the text is pretty big, so I thought, heck, might as well give it a try. It's The Alchemy of Forever, which this is my only teen book.
Look, it's Kelly Clarkson.
She doesn't look anything like Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't.
She kind of does. Who does she look like that?
Anyway, I didn't really want to read this novel
Pink.
because it
No.
sounded a lot...
Katy Perry.
It sounded a lot like Alison Noel's Immortal series, like the Evermore and that whole series, and I didn't really like that series, so I'm kind of skeptical about this one, but, you know, I read kind of like, I opened it up and read a certain passage from it, and it sounded pretty good, and I actually think Angela over at Reading Angel, I think, liked this one a lot, so hopefully I'll give
What
it a
about
try.
Mr. Reading Angel?
Mr. Reading Angel doesn't read books like this. Mr. Reading Angel reads, like, fantasy novels.
He drinks crappy flavored water.
Anyway, okay, now that we've got an extremely long video once again,
No thanks
gotta
to me.
wrap
I
it
didn't do any of that.
I just had too many books
Thank
to tell you
you.
about this week.
Yeah, you don't need to be in the shot. Thank you very much, Angela and Duke, for the awesome gift. I appreciate it.
And thank you so much to Terry for the book that I won from her blog.
And the bookmark is being made right now. I have all the material together.
Oh,
This
and I'm
stuff.
jealous because Ashley over at Bookish Brunette got new bookmarks made, and I don't have one yet. I have her old one, and I use it all the time. I need the new one.
How about when I make my bookmark with my beautiful
We'll
visage on there?
exchange bookmarks.
What about me to you? What do I get out of it?
You're making bookmarks. That's your thing. You still haven't made them, so. Anyway, the video's kind of long. Goodbye, everybody.
Take care.
And spike your hair.
Woo woo woo!
You know it, bro. Bye, guys.